There is much more going on than meets the eye. The adventure begins here.
Cool.
And that's how trades are done on CS Money. With Hellcase multi-cases, you're no longer restricted by random case opening mechanisms. Now, you are able to pick any of the cells containing skins and actually determine what you win. Use the promo code and dive right in.
Alright, we're going to be live here with Mythic versus Singularity in the Group B losers match. I'm going to be casting this. This is Maui Snake. And I think we're in for a pretty good BO3. I think the knife round actually is what's commencing here. So we're going to see who gets what side. Okay, so this match is going to be going live in just a second here. Alright, so Mythic are going to be starting on the T side here. Singularity are on the CT side. Poland is going to just be buying a single flashbang. He dropped, looks like 2 P250s actually for Haze and Flom. But it's going to be an aggressive play towards middle from Singularity. They're going to be pushing out and forward in the lower B tunnels. You can see that Anger is there. And Flom already making those P250s work. He's going to get the headshot onto Vanity. And Poland is going to get a kill onto Hydrix, so that's going to cover the cross there. Now Singularity is trying to get back into this round, but it looks like Anger is going to put a stop to that as he takes down Ryan here.
Place your bets at GG.Bet.
1 second, actually. Okay. In-game volume was a little low there. Fix some things. And now Haze is actually going to be out mid with the Krieg. And Singularity, once again, they showed this yesterday. They do, in fact, prefer to have a force buy on the second round if they do lose the pistol. Both of these teams did match up against some teams earlier. Haze with a nice headshot on OC to get some mid control for him and his team. He's looking for even more than that. Singularity not really having the best round thus far, as Anger is going to be pushing up towards long. Ryan, the sole member of Singularity to even find a kill, is centered on Catwalk right now. Thankfully for Mythic, the bomb is towards long, so they are going to be able to, in fact, plant that. And it looks like Singularity are just going to save these guns into the next round. A Krieg and a Galil, not a bad save whatsoever. So moving forward, those actually could possibly inflict quite a bit of damage. So round's going to start here with Hayes actually just running down middle. He's looking through those double doors. Not going to find anything just yet, but the Singularity players have pushed themselves into a stack towards the B bomb site right now. And Poland is going to be challenging. Hydrex, he's been spotted. That's one of the guns saved from the previous round. And he's not going to challenge that any further. Food is towards mid. Anger, again, finding another entry towards long A. He's been doing a great job as an entry fragger for Mythic and their team. And he's going to continue that. Finds another frag. Now Food and Ryan going to be the last ones remaining. Ryan is going to be coming from long A right now on the flank. But will he find anything? We'll find out in just a second. So Singularity are finally going to get their first gun round on the board. They're going to have 2 ops and 3 augs. They've really preferred these weapons and have teared up MDL quite a bit with them, in fact. So it's going to be interesting to see what they have in store for us here. Flash is going to be out towards long. Singularity are going to take control of that part of the map because Mythic have plans towards B. It looks like they're going to be shaping up for what could be a mid to B hit or maybe a late cat take. 3 members towards lower though. Vanity, he's going to throw that molly. That's going to slow down the Mythic side just a little bit. But it looks like they still want to commit to it. They're going to throw a couple flashes over. Going to be going for a peek. Hayes, never one to shy away from challenging in the early parts of a round. But it will help his team get up towards that catwalk position. And Singularity, they've actually rotated couple members towards B and a player towards CT, and Poland with a nice shot actually onto Vanity at B tunnels is going to keep some of these Singularity players over here. Doesn't look like Mythic want to change their plan despite having that one frag, but oh, in fact, spoke a little too soon. Hayes and Adren are going to be going towards lower, and Food's just going to clean them up. Poland...
When you said gangbang, I thought it was to A. I think you called to B, and I misheard.
That's crazy. They were so ready for that. We could have just hit B. All of us.
So Poland still finding some damage, in fact, but he is going to be taken down eventually. Sorry, folks, there's a different HUD here I just got that I'm going to be changing it to. Alright, there we go. That's better. Alright, okay, so now back to the focus of the game, which is what it is that Singularity, in fact, want to do for this, to prevent the reset. In fact, Mythic are pretty much reset here, but they do have a buy within themselves. And Food, he's going to challenge Poland. Poland trying to get cheeky once again, going for a play there. He's going to get taken down by Food. Now Hydrex is going to be combating Hazed, who's trying to get a little aggressive towards that catwalk space. And the nade's going to fly in. Hade's going to just take a little bit of chip damage, but nothing too serious. It will actually enable any player from Singularity to find that instant headshot kill, except for Ryan, that is, who's on an ump. But of course, Hydrex, that's the man that's the focus of this round, as he is going to be the A defender here. These players are coming up. Flash comes out. Hydrex is going to play off that perfectly, gets 2 frags. And now it's just left up to Flom here.
I think B's gonna get the early corner here.
Okay, so Mythic did in fact get reset on that round. Now it looks like it's going to be kind of a mid-play for themselves. They are trying to go out towards long. We're going to see if they do get challenged here, as OC's going to be holding with the op. But it actually seems like the first point of contact might be Vanity here. He's going to be holding mid. And Hayes has actually already come out of the doors. We're going to see the challenge here in just a second. Vanity might be scoped up so much he can't actually see this. Hayes might be able to get a free kill, but no, he's going to react just in time for that one. Gets another kill onto Flom now, but just a nice and comfy eco round. Hydrex going to chime in with one of his own. Just left up to Anger here, who is going to be taken down. So, Singularity have actually brought it back here. Mythic, they're going to be down to just 5 8Ks. I mean, I say just 5 8Ks, but it's usually an op incorporated onto Flom. And Singularity here have a very comfortable buy. I'm not sure why Vanity actually is on this MP5 here, but he is actually going to be challenged in just a second. He's going to get taken down, though, and it's going to be on to Ryan and OC to try to hold this position now. And Anger finds another kill onto OC. Now Ryan has to respond by just playing the cross along with Hydrex. The flash is going to come out. He's going to be set up for some kills here, but that smoke on the corner is going to prevent him from seeing anyone. So the push towards long is going to continue. Ryan's still on the bomb site here. Hydrex, he's going to find a kill right on that site. Flom looking for the kill in the smoke. He's going to get it. Hydrex had to look for something, but was unable to accomplish that. So, Singularity, they did get, in fact, reset there, but they were still able to afford quite a bit of money and had the economy to back that play up. So, Vanity's going to be holding towards mid with this op. Double op setup is going to come out once again. Very similar to the first gun round buy from Singularity, in which they had 3 AUGs and 2 ops, but just going to be Ryan on the M4 instead of the AUG this time. And Mythic, they're actually going to be going for a relatively fast cat play. They're going to be up already at this position. They're going to be challenged by OC and Hydrex in just a second, who have themselves both positioned towards that car area. But if Mythic get a nice cat exec to come out here, they might be able to sneak their way onto the bomb site. Hayes is going to go out. He Finds one, but OC finds the trade. Now OC's going to be holding his own at the long position, knows that he should be falling off at this point, and playing the retake with the rest of Singularity. If Singularity control 2 of these retake positions, long and CT, for example, which they do in fact have, this is a very doable retake. Not the best utility, but really, I think all Singularity you're going to need is that single smoke grenade. As Vanity tries to push himself forward, he's going to get spotted, he's going to get taken down by Flom now. And Anger, he's going to be the insurance policy here at the quad position. The little ninja spot. And OC, he's going to throw a molly right on him. So Anger has to peek out, and he's going to get taken down. Now Ryan's going to move forward with his teammates. And it's just left onto Poland, and Ryan is in fact going to be able to take him down. Those smokes did come in handy. And that molly from OC was actually very paramount in the success of Singularity there. And a pause is going to come out here. I'm going to throw it to a hold screen for just a second. Looks like Flom is actually having some technical difficulties here. So he's going to have to reconnect to the server. And we're going to see that Mythic have, in fact, all reconnected to the server. Flom's going to be back, and he's going to have his op as well. Despite losing the previous round, Flom's going to still have a pretty decent buy for himself. Hayes is going to be able to afford an AK, but he couldn't afford head armor, which might be to his detriment. But these Augs, they do quite a bit of damage, so not having head armor, not the biggest deal, I would say, actually. It's going to be some more long control being taken by the Singularity side. Ryan's going to be up here, and he's going to be challenged by a Dren, it looks like, who has nothing but a Deagle. And this might actually bait Singularity now. I don't think they know exactly what it is that Mythic's buy is going to look like, and because a Dren just fired his Deagle, Singularity might think that this is some kind of deco round. Dren just going to be boosted up here. Just waiting for any kind of long push, any kind of aggression. This round looks like it's mostly going to be on Flom and Hayes as they're going for some mid peaks. And the missed smoke there is actually potentially going to really hurt the Mythic side as they try to get up that catwalk. So Flom, he's going to have to fight his way out of this one. He is going to be peeking towards middle. Hydrix is there to combat him. And Flom, he doesn't hit the shot. So now Hydrix is going to smoke mid off himself. And Hayes is already up quite far at catwalk. This is going to be an A split from Mythic once again. But with 35 seconds left, Singularity still have a pretty good amount of utility that they can use in a counter here. So we'll see just how OC holds it, as he is going to be challenged by quite a few Mythic players. He's going to hit the first shot. Now he kind of moves back towards long. He misses another shot. It's going to be up to Poland and Flom now as their teammates are falling by the wayside. And now Poland's trying to move up. Finds the headshot onto Ryan. Gets the headshot onto OC, in fact. But 5 seconds left. Doesn't seem like he's going to have the time for this one. He actually does get the frag, but looks like Food's just going to wait it out. He's not going to be pushing until the timer is already over. Now Poland, he might get taken out, in fact. Ooh, that was really close. Actually, Poland got the 4K on the round, but wasn't able to close it out. Now Food almost was able to take him out after the time, but could not, in fact, find him on site there. So Mythic, a really good effort there, mostly from Poland, in fact, who didn't have the best game, I would say, yesterday. On Train, really wasn't feeling himself, you could tell, and now he's going to try to make something happen for his team. He peeks out, gets caught by the op of OC. Anger, not actually able to retrieve the op, but does in the fire and flames. Now Vanity's going to be the one to protect it. He's going to just take that off for himself, leave the ump. He's actually going to throw the op out of the map. He's going to fight with the USP there. This is pretty interesting play from him. And he's going to smoke them off now. Taking a lot of damage, actually. This is a pretty back and forth fight, but he is in fact going to finally fall off. So Hydrex going to be challenged at middle here. Gets the headshot onto Haze. Very quick and clean stuff. Something that the AUG definitely provides that the M4 does not. These shots look a lot easier when you're behind the barrel of a scope there. Now Adren's going to move forward. Is ended up taken out, and Vanity, he's going to actually recover his ump from the previous round. So Singularity going to be up 6-4 here. And we're going to see that they've actually really brought this one back. They were down 3-0 and have since won 6 of the last 7 rounds. On top of the scoreboard, Hydrex with 9 frags, Ryan with 8, Flom doing pretty well with 7, Adren though not having the best start, 0 kills right now, and on a map like Dust2 you really need firepower from just about everyone on your team. So, Anger, he's going to be trying to come out towards long. Nades are going to come his way. He's going to get shot down to 1 HP. Actually manages to survive somehow. Food now in pit. He's going to be holding the angle, holding the line, but he's going to be taken down finally. But we can see that Vanity's actually already on a very hard flank behind the Mythic members. If he does this quick enough, he might actually have a huge amount of impact in this round as things slow down towards the rest of the map. Flom, he's going to push out. Gets killed by Hydrex, and now it's just on to Haze. So the flank from Vanity not even actually coming into play here, as Singularity are in fact up even more now. 7-4 scoreline. Mythic having a lot of difficulty here in these rounds, just not able to get much map control. They're gifted Cat every round, but they don't really have the exec to make it work. They're always taking too many casualties as they try to push themselves forward here. So Mythic, they're going to change their game plan. They're going to start by moving towards those B tunnels, and it looks like we're in store for a mid to B here. It doesn't seem like it's anything really much more than that. So OC, Hydrex, and Food, they're going to be faced with quite a few players here. Flom's trying to just move up. He's just flying. OC down to 1 HP now. But it's up to Adren to try to find anything. But this is a completely clean round by Singularity. Just holding the line. All 3 of their players falling back into that B setup. And it works out perfectly for them. Not a single casualty. Singularity are going to be up 8-4. That's 8 of the last 9 rounds. They are really on a streak right now. Hydrex still on top of the board. Adren still yet to find a kill. Having such a hard time. Nice try on the nade there, Food. It would have looked cool, just that full strafe. But ooh, Ryan, he's trying to push up and get aggressive, but he's going to get taken down by Poland there. So that's an opening into this round. Mythic, they've been losing a lot of the opening duels in a lot of these previous rounds. But this round, in fact, they are going to be gifted one as Ryan with that MP5 tries to get aggressive into the tunnels. It looks like it is going to be, in fact, a B hit. Haze, he's going to be able to get up towards Catwalk. He spots OC's shoulder and is able to tag him down to 72 health. Now, at B, it's actually going to be an opening by Adren, who finds his first frag of the game. Vanity's going to be scaling up. He's going to try to get Flash through this. Does, in fact. Flash is going to be perfect, gives him a kill, and now Food's there to find the trade onto Adren. Now just down to Anger in the 1v2. Food and OC, they should realize this. In fact, OC just spots Anger there, so this is going to be up to him. He does have good utility here, so he can make this work. Tries to throw a molly towards underneath window. Not actually a perfect molly at that. And now he's going to be throwing an entry smoke. This is a good play from him as it can isolate both sides of the bomb site. Singularity, they're going to be waiting for him to try to come through those doors right now. If he found the timing right there, he might have been able to come through the window, but he's now waiting a little too long, and OC is holding for it. Great shot from OC. He's going to be able to take him down. So despite the man advantage early on from Mythic and themselves getting into the B bomb site, that flash over, retake procedure from Singularity, nice protocols from them, are going to get them back into this round. So this is actually Mythic's map pick, Singularity. They picked Mirage against Mythic. OC almost gets a shot there at top mid, though. He's looking for something. Haze, he's going to tag him down quite a bit, actually. Looks like the majority of the Mythic players are all towards middle. It's just a single player in tunnels right now. And they're just going to be eating a bunch of flashbangs right now. OC actually eats one himself, but now he has to concede the angle. In fact, doesn't look like he wants to. He actually wants to go for more. Flash comes out. He's going to just walk into CT. Looks like it's maybe, in fact, a mid to B. Singularity finally making a poor read on their CT side. If this were, in fact, a mid to B, it would have been food on an island. But he's actually not going to be challenged, Mythic. They don't want to go for it just yet. And this is a good read from Singularity because they have had a lot of success defending this B bomb site. Really appreciate the love in the chat there. And Poland's trying to creep out, and he's actually going to get the kill. So Poland actually has got himself into the B bomb site, but will Mythic commit to that? It doesn't look like they're going to. They're just going to still continue with this cat play here, and Hydrex, he's going to be set up for a lot of kills as they're going to be approaching him from two different angles, but if he waits and buys his time, hits the spray, he's gonna get the 3K there, and looking for the last, but not able to get it. He gave his team 3 kills, but still, Mythic were able to come out on top. Great stuff from Haze and Poland there. Poland dragging that rotation, so able to get his team a 5th round on the board in this half. Singularity, they've been winning rounds, though, so they're okay. They can weather the storm, and it's only just a 1-round storm from Mythic. They get their 5th round on the board. And Adren relegated to a deagle once again. Not the look you want to see for a guy like him. Anger could have technically dropped him a Mac 10, which I would have favored. And he could have bought himself a smoke grenade. Interesting flash from Haze. I think it just barely hit the railing there. And he's going to be moving out towards lower here. So OC actually gets Adren down to 16 HP. And Haze, he's going for a really aggressive play early on. He's trying to challenge his position. Actually going to do a corner smoke for B here. Going to try to make a play onto Ryan. The Molly's going to come out, and that's just going to push him back. He doesn't want to challenge it any further. Doesn't want to overcommit to this early round pick. Now, Flom's going to be coming out towards mid. Vanity's looking for something. Ryan does peek him just at that timing there. And Flom almost hits the wall bang. That was really close, in fact. So now Haze is going to be pushing out. He gets the kill onto Hydrex. Just going to be OC now left to defend this A-bomb site. He's going to miss the first shot. Now he's getting pressure from 2 angles at once. Gets flashed back by Adren and Anger, who are pushed up now. And he's going to be missing a lot of shots, but it looks like his teammates are arriving just in time. And Ryan gets taken out. Now Vanity and Food already on the scene. Looking for the jumping off shot. Vanity's not going to be getting that one. Now just Food in the 1v2. Mythic, they know where he is. They're going to be able to get the bomb plant down for sure. But how will they play around this? These mollies have pushed him back. He's going to reroute now. And Anger and Flom are just going to be playing around the site together. They're not going to overcommit towards any angle. And this might work in Food's favor, as we can see that he is coming now from long. That flash towards Cat might alert Mythic, but Food is going to be, in fact, taken down. And Mythic are going to get their 6th round on the board. A really nice start for them and a pretty good ending. So, half 2 is going to be commencing in just a second here. So Singularity going to be starting the T side now, Mythic. They got a nice 6 rounds. I think they were on the generally... It depends really who you're playing against and what your team composition is, whether you're better on a T or CT side. I feel like Mythic would be a better T side team, given that they have more riflers than dedicated oppers. But we'll see how things shape up here in the second half. Singularity going to be going for a very quick B play, it looks like. And they're going to be challenged here. Hydrex running out here. Poland, though, finding the headshots. Adreno as well. Hydrex, he's still able to get one, but this fight towards mid might end up to be the most important of the round, as Mythic, they've won the duels towards B tunnels. Now Food and Vanity are going to be left in a 2v2. If Hayes actually gets picked off, giving up his position towards Catwalk, that's a crucial mistake actually from the Mythic player. So Poland's going to be moving towards CT now, and he fakes some footsteps actually in that direction. So Vanity, not with the best crosshair placement, I could say, as he's moving forward, probably calling out where that bomb plant should go down. Vanity and Food, they both have nice long-range pistols here, so they can play a nice game as that bomb is planted for long. Poland there is going to be coming up from the catwalk spot. He has a smoke grenade, so if he wins this duel against Vanity, he can in fact smoke the bomb and probably take it down. He finds the headshot. Now it's just going to be Food who's going to be playing the pit position. That smoke is going to come out, and Poland, he should be able to just stick this one, and with this kit, I don't think Food is going to be hitting the shot here. Poland, 1 second left, is able to find the defuse. Nice clutch from him, 1v2. He's actually going to look for the frag as well, but Food, he's just going to fall back like a dog with its tail between its legs. Just going to back up and pit. Singularity, though, they're not ones to shy away from these kind of rounds. We can see that Hydrex was able to afford an SG, and he's going to go for it. Food and Ryan both went for AKs here. And OC is going to be on the scout. Vanity just on a deagle. I think he had probably dropped an AK for one of his other players. But this is a very strong buy, I must say. And the nades, though, are going to come out in Mythic's favor, and they are going to do massive damage. That's an airstrike for you, as Food and Ryan are both under 50 HP already. Now, all these guns on Mythic are looking much more viable with that early damage inflicted, especially with Vanity not even on armor. And they're going to be moving towards middle. Flom and Hayes, they're going to be the ones to challenge, and Hayes gets a nice kill off of a body shot due to that nice nade from Anger. Great stuff, great utility usage. Hayes is going to continue to challenge, though, in fact, and he's going to be able to take out Food. So it's a 5v3 advantage. Mythic are looking pretty strong here on the CT side already. Looks like Singularity's plans have been foiled. They went in for that fast, long play. Did not work out for them whatsoever. And now, Adren and Hayes are going to be challenged by Hydrex and OC. Looks like Singularity are shaping up for some kind of cat hit. Hayes doesn't have much HP, but he's going to be playing the headshot angles. Vanity's going to be looking for something though towards B. He's going to get double peeked, it looks like, by Flom and his teammate. And Hayes, he's going to just own Hydrex there at Catwalk. Poland strafing out with 2 HP. Not able to get the instant kill onto OC that he needed in order to preserve his life. And now OC's actually finding quite a few kills, but just a couple. And those are going to be the only kills of the round for Singularity. So despite the full investment there, Mythic, they are able to win the duels off of a great nade from Anger. Gotta give him credit where credit is due. That dude got 2 assists in the first, I'd say, like, first second of that round. Just massive damage with that nade, doing above 50 damage to 2 of the players from Singularity. Now, Food's going to be on a scout. Kind of a greedy buy, I must say, but I think it was actually given to him from Vanity. Once again, sacrificing his own firepower for his teammates. Pretty selfless stuff, I must say, from the in-game leader of Singularity here. And it's going to be a fast cat play, in fact, and they're already up. We can see that they're already all the way on the A site, but the bomb is actually towards B. And Adren's just going to be tapping these heads away, not having the most luck with that Krieg. Now Hayes is going to be the one who cleans it all up. Food here on just 100 HP, getting Hayes down to 16, but just a scout, and it's not going to be enough. So one nice kill there for Adren, as he gets his kill total up to 3. Actually, I think he got that kill in the previous round. I think he killed OC, so he actually didn't get anything. But, looking at the scoreboard here, very nice performance from Hayes and Poland topping the scoreboard for Mythic, as they are tying it up here. 3 rounds in a row for Mythic, and now Singularity are going to be going for the full buy here as they approach long A. Food and Vanity, though, they're not going to be flying out. They remember what happened the last time around in Vanity. He wants to push his way forward, you can tell, but Food is going to be just blocking the way for him. OC now just going to be holding for the cat peek, playing around that suicide box. But a 2-1-2 default for Singularity is going to start out slow for them. Mythic, they have a 2-1-2 set up themselves. 2 players still towards long A. Hayes is going to be playing the helper position, and he's just going to be ready in any case or scenario. Going to be smoking off Cat, but little does he know Singularity don't even have Cat control yet. Unless they would have walked up Cat, likely would not have had it. You know that they didn't expend any kind of utility towards that position, so it might be a little premature on that smoke grenade from Hazed. But now, in fact, they are going to be walking up. The smoke towards Xbox came out, and the fight toward mid is going to commence. Hayes is going to be fighting against Hydrix there. But really, this is going to be on Adren, it seems like, as the Cat hit's going to start. Adren playing towards Catwalk. He hasn't had the most success thus far. It might be a drop strat for him. Good flashes are going to come out for Singularity's side, but Adren is going to be able to chime in with the first frag of the round. Hayes, he's going to move forward, in fact. Weird positioning from him. Probably thought it was going to be a drop to B kind of play, but it did not end up being the case. Now, Anger's going to be on the fast flank here, and this is going to be very important. If he's able to win this duel against Ryan, it's going to be setting his team up for a great retake, but it looks like Ryan is going to get the better of him. Anger moves his crosshair at the last second, and Adren just in the middle of the open is going to get strafed on from Vanity, who wanted to take that fight against him, and Mythic with a very poor hold towards that A bomb site. Very weird that Hayes decided to go for that, as he probably thought that it was some kind of drop to B, like a mid to B kind of play. He was going to run through that CT smoke. It seemed like the hit was coming out so slowly that just didn't know what was happening, and Adren only able to get one there with that op. Not going to be good enough, as that is such a keystone position in an A defense. I think you'd like to say that this is a semi-professional kind of game. MDL, I mean, Singularity has a real salary. Mythic, I mean, they make a lot of money just because of their streams. So they are getting paid to play these kind of matches, and there's a lot on the line for both these teams. If they are able to go deep in this qualifier, would mean quite a bit. Star Ladder here, once again, the hosts of this closed qualifier here. Going to be sending one team from North America all the way to Shanghai for a $500,000 tournament. But it looks like a clean A take from Singularity in this round, as Mythic were relegated to pistols, and they were unable to accomplish anything thus far. But they have actually hunkered down and called for getting these exit kills. If Singularity make any kind of missteps here, Mythic could reap the benefits of such movement. Flom is going to be holding out towards that position, but with Hayes not getting a frag at his spot, seems very unlikely that any of these Singularity players are going to fall. Maybe Ryan, in fact, couldn't get off the bomb site. It spoke a little too soon, in fact. Poland was able to get one of his own. So doing a little bit of economic damage there. Flom's going to be trying to run for that AK, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get it. Singularity going to be up 11-9 here, getting a foothold on this T side. This is Mythic's map pick once again. Mirage has been Singularity's map pick, coming up shortly after this. So we'll see who takes map 1. Loser of this leaves the Star Ladder Close Qualifier Tournament. This is for tournament life, as the winner of this will face off against whoever the loser between, I think, Furia and Envy was. Envy beat Mythic yesterday, but it's going to be a fast, long play, and it's actually going to work out, it seems like, as Singularity have, in fact, gained long control. A few shots still going to be traded, but no real damage inflicted. Now, Hydrix towards lower, going to be looking for the spray with his SG, gets the kill onto Poland. Nice response from Mythic, but an even better shot from Hydrix. That is the play that Mythic definitely want to make. Now, Hayes is just going to strafe out, looks for a fight, gets the dink onto Food, in fact. But Ryan's just going to be sitting here in pit. A lot of action, though, towards Catwalk. Looks like Anger was just set up for a big flash. And now Adren is going to be here towards CT. Just 2 members remain for Singularity. They got that long control earlier, but they went for more. They went for that cat control. Very standard play, I must say, but it did not work out for them. And Hayes, he's going to be strafing out here, looking for something on Ryan. Now he's going to strafe out against Vanity. Vanity going to be able to pick up the kill. So Ryan and Vanity able to win a 2v3 there and keep Singularity on this winning streak that they have maintained. 12-9. Looking at the scoreboard here, we can see that Adren's still having a really tough time here hitting his shots. I'm actually going to check out what's over here. ADR, 35 ADR. Whew, not looking too good for Adren there. think the flashes are kind of messed up because it includes warm-up stuff, I think. So I don't think he really flashed 33 people. Maybe. Honestly, maybe. I don't know. The Food's going to strafe out towards Long. He's going to get blinded. Hayes is going to be able to get the headshot on him with his P250, but he's down to 2 HP already, and the flash is going to come out once again. Hydrek's going to be able to get 2 kills off of that, but Adren and Poland were able to respond. So it's a 2v2 situation now. OC and Vanity going to be on a Krieg and an Op. Op, going to be a tough gun to use in this kind of round. Well, they are now on AK, so they're not going to be flying around like they were had they had those pistols from earlier. But Poland and Adren, they're dancing around Singularity at this point. The smoke comes mid to B. Poland doesn't know which way the Singularity members went. And Adren, he gave up his long position, and Vanity and OC are now towards that catwalk. They're going to be able to get the bomb down towards A. I think Poland might have realized that this is, in fact, not a B hit, and now he's going to be going for the flank at catwalk. It's him and Adren both. They actually both have Molotovs as well, so they can molly off the site position if they so choose. OC, he's already holding the angle, so might behoove both these players to molly it out. They're going for a contact play. Molly is going to come out. OC is going to be getting burned alive in just a second. So now it's just down to Vanity in the 1v2. He's going to go for the shots. Doesn't hit the spray, but he's going to throw a molly to slow down these Mythic players, and that might just be enough as they do not have a kit. They still have time here, but Poland, he's isolated from his teammate. He couldn't move forward. And Vanity, I think he just bought enough time. Even though Poland is able to win this duel, he's not able to get the defuse. So Poland, he was able to retrieve an op. I would say, all things considered, this was a great round from Mythic. They probably are going to be a little upset that Poland couldn't get past that Molotov and close it out just a little bit earlier, because a couple seconds, and that would have been a completely different round. But that is, in fact, going to go the way of Singularity as they put their 13th round on the board. Adren, early opening pick towards OC. Not usual to see him challenge someone like that towards mid, but I guess he knows he needs something for his team. But it's going to be a fast cat response for Singularity, and they're going to get mowed down. Flom's going to get the kill on a Food. I don't think Hayes has realized that Ryan is there, and Ryan's going to get the better of him there. So now 2v2 situation again. This has been such a fast round. And Singularity, they're going to get the better of it as they're going to get the bomb down across. Oh, Poland reads that one perfectly. Actually damages Ryan there with a little bit of spray control. But the bomb is still going to go down, and Hydrex is going to be playing the pit with the op. Not usually the player you're going to see opping on Singularity's side. Usually it's going to be OC. Secondary is generally Vanity. But Hydrex, he picks it up, and he's going to be able to find the frag onto Poland. Doesn't look like Adren is actually interested in this one, though. So Singularity going to be up 14-9 on Mythic's map pick. Able to escape just in the nick of time. Singularity keep 2 alive. Their money, though, isn't all too healthy. They're going to have these players alive here. And Hydrex gets down to 1 HP. Ryan trolling him there. I think he knew exactly how much damage he would inflict with all those shots, because that was really close. Wow. Hatch is going to be paused here. Tactical, in fact, from Mythic. So they're going to go over a little bit of strategy. They're on a force buy here. They had to upgrade to 3 FAMASs. They actually could afford 2 ops, though. So Flom and Adren are both going to have ops here. We're going to see if Adren once again wants to challenge OC towards middle. It'd be a pretty daring play, I must say. So we'll see if Mythic do, in fact, want to challenge them, though. Which team should you cheer for? Whichever team tickles your fancy. I think Mythic are the heavy underdogs in this one, according to betting sites such as GG.Bet here. But Vanity's actually just going to be shooting his Krieg towards middle. Actually going to lead to Hydrex dying. That was a very interesting engagement. But now Mythic once again have a man advantage. Last round they weren't able to close this one out. And they might want to go for more. We can see that Ryan is towards middle right now. He's actually going to pop out, not going to be able to find anyone. Hayes is out now, and he doesn't know where Ryan is. This is some poor movement from Hayes. It seems like he just couldn't hear what Ryan was doing. Ryan's just stomping around, but Hayes just somehow could not put that together. Now, Ryan knows where Flom is, but Flom is able to recover just in the nick of time. He's able to kill Ryan, and he's going to look for more food. He wants to come out towards long right now. Anger's going to be playing a nice angle, and he's going to be able to take him down. So it's going to be a 4v2 advantage for Mythic here. One of their first two-man advantages on the CT side since winning those early opening rounds. And Flom's going to find the kill on a Vanity. Anger's going to be pushing out towards long. That's going to give him some space. But the duel is actually towards A right now as OC's trying to make his way out. Actually gets a Dren, but he's going to be quickly traded by Flom there. So 3 ops now for Mythic. And a full pistol buy for Singularity. Kind of an overbuy, it seems like, from Food if he did decide to buy that. The rest of his team could buy into the next round, but he actually cannot. So the flash on the corner and the smoke is going to enable Anger to get even more frags. Now Food is going to be lurking towards middle, one of the only points of this round. And geez, the auto director really just didn't want to show that, I guess. I'll just do the camera work for the rest of the game, because it's been messing up a lot lately. So Food, he's going to be here in a 1v3. And he's going to be making his way towards middle. Poland, he's going to be challenged here. But Adren is here with a double peek, so should be a pretty swift end to Food's attempts here. Ooh, he's gotten actually very close, but makes a slight mistake there, peeking out just a little too wide as his back is to the wall. How am I today, Casterman? Pretty good. I'd say pretty good. Just went to the gym. Was told by Starladder to cast this. I'm going to be casting, I think, tomorrow as well. But pretty nice. Nice of them to reach out. By the way, the cast is delayed by 2 minutes. So anything you're saying to me now will, in fact, come out just a little bit later. But thanks for dropping by. I'll write in the chat. If you guys are interested in following my own Twitch, Twitter, whatever have you, you can find it all by following my name as I just posted in the chat there. But that's really all I can say, since now I have to work on the camera work. Can't really read the chat as much as I was before. Hayes is going to be challenged here from Ryan. Ryan's going to be going for an aggressive play. Hayes already fell off the angle, though, so that's going to be the cat hold from Mythic gone. A lot of utility had to be expended, though, so to Hayes' credit, he did, in fact, make Singularity think that they had to expend all that utility. And we can see that Ryan already has no nades whatsoever. There's only 3 flashbangs to go around for Singularity. Should be enough, since they already have control of this position. But given that it's just 2 flashbangs now, this might be a hard A take. A lot of the success on A has been predicated by the way of the Singularity flashbang, so now it looks like they're actually gearing up for maybe a different hit, in fact. The player dropping off Hydrix there is now towards lower. Ryan is at mid, and we can see that, oh my god, Anger's on a nice flank here. Gets food now, he's out towards middle, and it looks like the T's are going to be approaching him. OC missing that shot from Catwalk. He's going to be moving forward. Tries to challenge Anger. Finally hits the shot onto him, but still a 3v2 advantage for Mythic here, and they're going to be up against quite a few ops. We're going to see that Hayes is going to be still holding the angle with this op, but in fact, Singularity, they're not... Oh, okay. Looks like they're just going to go for the full save. They're not going to commit to this one. Casterman, who do you think will win between Fury and Envy? I think Envy's going to win. I think Fury are super good and super talented, but they just kind of haven't... I don't think they have exactly the same amount of structure that Envy do. Envy are really good at late round decision making. I was very impressed with them when I watched yesterday, despite having a really bad Pro League showing. But this looks like it's going to be a fast B hit here. an Adren. He's going to be peeking out towards the middle. Just Deagles for the Singularity side. Going to be jiggled out. Adren, he doesn't hit the shot. Adren, though, was legged, or Hydrix, that is, was legged across the map. And now it's going to be Hazed on the challenge here towards Catwalk. Nade comes out. Great damage. Food and Ryan both down to 25 and 45 HP apiece. That's over 100 damage with that nade. And now, Haze, he's ready for them. He's going to find that first kill. Good flash, though, is going to enable Singularity to come out, and Vanity's going to reap the rewards of it as he gets the kill onto Haze. Now, Adren is hit lower. He finds a kill, but he's going to be taken out. And now the bomb site has been taken by the Singularity side, but Anger is there to respond. Just Hydrix and OC here. They're trying to just frantically throw the bomb up. OC's having a hard time here, but he's able to get the kill onto Anger. So this is actually a doable 1v2 here. He's going to peek out with it. Poland, though, going to play just a little farther back. He's not going to be giving up anything for free. Baits the jump sound, but given that it's not on wood, I think Poland should be wary of this. So Poland and Flom just ready for it. OC gets taken down. And now Singularity are going to be going for a tactical pause here. That is not, in fact, the caster. They got to change that. I got to tell them to... Just so that you guys know for sure that it is, in fact, Maui Snake. It's Maui Snake. I'm Maui Snake. The caster, exclamation mark caster thing has not been updated yet. That is, in fact, the case here. I'll even type it here. Sorry if you guys can hear that, but... How do I warm up my voice? I just talk. I generally just talk beforehand. Oh no, there's a CS update? Is Nifty the in-game leader for Envy? I think so. I think he gave up the op and the in-game leader role to give JDM it. And yeah. I don't know who else would be in-game leading for them. Don't listen to Maui Snake, I'm the real caster. But can you type in game? Someone posted a command earlier. Seal obs interp enable 0. Usually what happens with these star ladder games for us casters is that we usually are actually fed a video feed that we just cast over, and so what's happened today is that the video feed was actually not available at the time. I've noticed that it wasn't up for the day, so I'm not sure why that is. I think this is probably because it's the B stream, and so the observers that they have hired are likely just doing the A stream. So I'm doing the observing and the producing actually, and the casting. I'm actually doing everything, and I usually don't have to manage this many things at once. So I really appreciate that you guys have liked my casting thus far, given that I'm actually kind of stressed out over here. But it's pretty fun. I mean, it's still fun. Like I still get to cast, and I'm getting paid, so it's cool. Yeah. But yeah, there's a technical pause between Mythic and Singularity. Just, I mean, you guys can see it. You guys can read it. Yeah, big news today between North American Counter-Strike, MIBR, and Liquid. It's been pretty interesting to see the changes. I'm actually a fan. I wrote stuff about it on Twitter, my opinions. If you guys are interested in reading any of it, at Maui Snake, once again. Oh, so everyone's going to have to leave the server, and we're going to have to... everyone's going to update. So I'm going to throw it to a hold screen right now. I can still talk to you guys, I guess, but yeah, that's going to be that for watching it in-game.